The interaction between humans and animals has evolved over time. Our Neolithic ancestors had a simple relationship of prey or predator. Animals were either preyed to be hunted for food, shelter, and many other uses, or were a predator. In some cases, humans were the prey, when they competed for food sources or habitat. As humans learned to domesticate animals, the relationships became much more complex. They started using animals for protection, transportation, work, sport, entertainment, as well as sources of food and clothing. Some of these domesticated animals benefited from their human interaction by receiving food and protection. Now, in today's modern world, once wild animals have evolved to loyal pets. However, in many parts of the world, animals are still used as forms of transportation and farm laborers. Also, the production for animals as food has become industrialized and less humane. Organizations such as PETA work to protect the rights of animals used in food and cosmetic testing and in scientific experiments. On a different note, in extreme cases, some animals have been driven to extinction due to causes such as human expansion into their habitats, pollution, and climate change. However, a good point came up from the American Veterinary Medical Association, which states, "The human-animal bond is a mutually beneficial and dynamic relationship between people and animals that is influenced by behaviors that are essential to the health and well-being of both." So in order to keep this special bond, people now face the challenge of balancing their own needs with the rights of domesticated and wild animals.
Here we find a father in his naturalist habitat. The dictionary defines a father as a man in natural relation to a child or children. This may be true, but does a father necessarily have to be in natural relation? Fathers are supposed to give us love and support and guide us through life. Can't other people do that for us too? For some people, they don't necessarily view their father as their biological father, but rather a male figure who they can look up to. Some might find a father figure in someone like a sports coach, a teacher, or even a stepfather. For example, in the show Gossip Girl, Blair Waldorf looks up to her stepfather, Cyrus, because he is supportive of her and gives her affection and attention that fathers should share with their daughters. Some people may be a little more like me and find that their biggest father figure is actually in their biological father. My dad always makes me laugh and is supportive of things I do. On a more psychological note, there are many effects to a life lacking a fatherly figure. Psychology Today states that children lacking fatherly figures are more likely to experience diminished self-concept, behavioral problems, and even poorer performance in their academics. And this is what makes having a father figure so important.